Have you ever wondered why some men stay in a woman's thoughts long after an interaction, even when they aren't the most handsome, wealthy, or successful person in the room? The truth is, lasting attraction is often built through subtle actions and small moments rather than flashy displays. Most men never pay attention to these details, yet they can have a powerful influence on how a woman feels around you. The world is full of men who try to impress through grand gestures, expensive dinners, and rehearsed lines. But these efforts, while they may create a momentary spark, rarely build the kind of deep, lasting connection that makes a woman think about you when you're not around. The men who truly stand out are not always the loudest or the most ambitious. They are the ones who understand that attraction is not a performance, it is a presence. It is the energy you bring into a room, the way you make her feel in your company, and the small, almost invisible details that signal to her subconscious that you are different from every other man she has ever met. In today's video, we'll uncover 7 simple behaviors that can help you become more memorable, build deeper emotional connections, and leave a positive impression without trying too hard. Make sure you watch until the very end because the last point is surprisingly simple, yet it's one of the most impactful things a man can do. Welcome back to the channel where we explore stoicism, attraction, relationships, and the psychology behind meaningful human connections. Today, we're discussing 7 things women tend to appreciate, even though they don't always express it directly. If you've ever wanted to understand what helps create stronger emotional bonds and genuine attraction, you're in the right place. Before we begin, take a moment to hit the like button if you enjoy content like this. Your support helps this channel continue growing and allows me to bring you more valuable insights. Also, comment 1 if you find these ideas helpful. If not, comment 2 and tell me what you'd like to see improved. And of course, subscribe and turn on notifications so you never miss future videos. Number 1, helping her relax before important moments. Physical touch can be a powerful way to strengthen emotional closeness when it's welcomed and appropriate. For many women, a gentle shoulder or back massage isn't just about relaxation. It can communicate patience, attentiveness, and genuine care. When you take the time to help her unwind after a stressful day, you're showing that her well-being matters to you. Use slow, gentle movements and focus on creating comfort rather than rushing through the moment. Often the thoughtfulness behind the gesture carries more meaning than the gesture itself. Think about this for a moment. In a world that is increasingly fast-paced and demanding, where everyone is constantly rushing from one obligation to the next, the simple act of slowing down and offering comfort is becoming increasingly rare. And what is rare becomes precious. When you take the time to help her relax, you are offering her something that no amount of money or status can provide. You are offering her presence. You are offering her a moment of peace in a chaotic world. And that kind of offering is deeply attractive because it signals that you are not just focused on your own needs and desires. You are attuned to her well-being. The Stoic philosopher Seneca wrote, "True happiness is to enjoy the present without anxious dependence on the future." When you help her relax, you are helping her be present. You are not rushing toward the next thing. You are not anxious about what comes after. You are simply there with her in the moment. And that presence is what makes the gesture unforgettable. Number 2, playful and lighthearted teasing. Many men avoid flirting because they're worried about saying the wrong thing. However, playful teasing done respectfully can create excitement and spark natural chemistry. The secret is keeping it fun and positive. A witty remark, a playful observation, or a well-timed compliment can make conversations feel more engaging. Attraction often develops through enjoyable shared experiences rather than dramatic attempts to impress. The Stoic philosopher Epictetus taught, "It's not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters." This applies to flirting as well. The way you react to her with warmth, humor, and a light touch creates a feeling of ease that she will associate with you. Think about the last time you had a conversation that felt truly effortless. Chances are there was an element of playfulness in it. When you can make a woman laugh, when you can create a moment of shared amusement, you are building a bridge of positive emotion between you. And positive emotion is the foundation of attraction. The key is to keep the teasing light and respectful. It should never feel like criticism or mockery. It should feel like an invitation to play. A simple, "Are you always this opinionated?" said with a smile, can create a spark of tension that is both exciting and endearing. Or a playful observation like, "I think you might be the most stubborn person I've ever met," when said with warmth and affection, can create a moment of connection that she will remember. The goal is not to win a verbal sparring match. The goal is to create a shared space of playfulness where both of you can relax and enjoy each other's company. Number 3, gently playing with her hair. This may seem like a small detail, but many women associate this gesture with comfort and affection. Hair often carries a strong connection to feelings of relaxation and emotional closeness. During a quiet moment together, softly running your fingers through her hair can create a sense of warmth and security. Of course, context is important. A peaceful evening together is very different from a moment when she's busy, distracted, or not in the mood for physical affection. The Roman Emperor Marcus Aurelius wrote, "The soul becomes dyed with the color of its thoughts." When you touch her hair with gentleness and respect, your thoughts are colored by care and affection, and she will feel that. She will sense that your touch is not demanding or transactional, but simply an expression of closeness. Hair is deeply personal for many women. It is tied to their identity, their femininity, and their sense of self. When you touch her hair, you are entering a space that she guards carefully. And when she allows you to do so, it is a sign of trust. It is a sign that she feels safe with you. This is why this gesture can be so powerful. It is not just about physical contact. It is about the vulnerability that the contact represents. She is letting you into a part of her that she does not share with just anyone. And when you handle that trust with care, you build a bond that goes far beyond surface level attraction. Number 4, a supportive hand on her back. Sometimes the simplest actions communicate the strongest messages. Placing your hand gently on her back while walking through a crowded place can subtly express support and attentiveness. This isn't about directing or controlling her. It's about showing presence and awareness. Small gestures like this can help create a feeling of connection, especially when navigating unfamiliar or busy environments together. Think about what this gesture communicates without a single word. It says, "I am here. I am with you. You are not alone." In a crowded, chaotic environment, that sense of being guided and protected is deeply reassuring. It signals that you are aware of her, that you are attuned to her presence, and that you are willing to take a small amount of leadership to ensure her comfort. This is not about dominance. It is about care. The Stoic philosopher Epictetus taught, "No great thing is created suddenly." This applies to trust as well. It is not built through one grand gesture. It is built through the accumulation of small moments like this, where you show up, you are present, and you communicate through your actions that she matters to you. A hand on her back as you navigate a crowd is not just a physical gesture. It is a signal that you are paying attention, that you are aware of her needs, and that you are willing to take responsibility for the shared experience. And that kind of reliability is deeply attractive. Number 5, showing up when she needs you. One of the qualities many women value most is reliability. Being there during challenging moments doesn't mean acting tough or confrontational. It means remaining calm, supportive, and emotionally steady when situations become difficult. If she feels uncomfortable or faces a stressful situation, your ability to handle things with maturity and confidence can strengthen trust. Feeling safe often comes less from physical strength and more from knowing someone can be counted on. The Stoic Emperor Marcus Aurelius wrote, "You have power over your mind, not outside events." Realize this, and you will find strength when you show up for her in difficult moments. You are demonstrating that you have power over your own mind. You are not thrown by chaos. You are not rattled by stress. You are steady, grounded, and reliable. And that is deeply attractive because it signals that you can be counted on when things get hard. Many men are present when things are easy. They are fun to be around when everything is going well. but the measure of a man is not how he behaves in good times. It is how he behaves in difficult times, when she is stressed, when she is overwhelmed, when she is facing a challenge that seems insurmountable. Your ability to remain calm and supportive will be remembered long after the crisis has passed. She will remember that you were there. She will remember that you did not run away. She will remember that you were a steady presence in a storm. And that kind of reliability is the foundation of trust. And trust is the foundation of lasting attraction. Number 6, sharing a dream about her. This might sound insignificant, but mentioning a positive dream involving her can create a surprisingly meaningful moment. It suggests that she occupies space in your thoughts beyond daily conversations. If the dream was interesting, funny, or memorable, sharing it naturally can add an unexpected layer of emotional connection. Sometimes the smallest expressions of appreciation leave the strongest impressions. Think about what it means when you tell her she was in your dream. You are telling her without saying it directly that she is on your mind. Even when you are not consciously thinking about her, you are telling her that she has entered the subconscious space of your thoughts, a space that is beyond your control. And that kind of admission is deeply flattering because it suggests that she has made an impact on you that goes beyond the surface level. The Stoic philosopher Seneca wrote, "It is not that we have a short time to live, but that we waste a lot of it." When you share a dream with her, you are sharing a piece of your inner world. You are inviting her into a private space that you do not share with just anyone. And that kind of vulnerability is the foundation of intimacy. It is not about the content of the dream itself. It is about the act of sharing it. It is about the trust it represents. It is about the signal it sends that she is important enough to be in your thoughts even when you are not awake. And that kind of recognition is something she will not forget easily. Number 7, taking pride in your appearance. Everyone has different preferences, but most people appreciate someone who takes care of themselves. Whether it's maintaining a neat hairstyle, dressing well, or keeping facial hair properly groomed, attention to appearance often signals self-respect and confidence. The lesson isn't about following a specific style. It's about presenting the best version of yourself. Small improvements in grooming can dramatically influence how others perceive you. The Stoic philosopher Epictetus taught, "It's not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters." This applies to your appearance as well. Taking care of yourself is a reaction to the world. It is a statement that you value yourself, that you respect yourself, and that you believe you are worth the effort. And that kind of self-respect is deeply attractive because it signals that you are not looking for someone to complete you. You are already complete, and you are simply presenting that completeness to the world. Think about the men you respect most. Are they the ones who look like they have given up on themselves, or are they the ones who take care of their appearance, not out of vanity, but out of a genuine sense of self-worth? The answer is almost always the latter. When you take pride in your appearance, you are not just improving how you look, you are improving how you feel, and that feeling of confidence and self-respect is contagious. It is something that women will pick up on immediately, even if they cannot articulate it. They will sense that you are a man who values himself, and that kind of value is something they will want to be a part of. Bonus tip, never underestimate the power of a genuine hug. A sincere hug can communicate feelings that words often struggle to express. When a hug feels natural, warm, and authentic, it creates a sense of emotional connection that lingers long after the moment has passed. People may forget exact conversations, but they often remember how someone made them feel. And sometimes a simple embrace can leave a stronger impression than anything you could ever say. The Stoic philosopher Marcus Aurelius wrote, "The soul becomes dyed with the color of its thoughts." When you hug her with genuine warmth, your thoughts are colored by care and affection, and she will feel that. She will sense that your hug is not just a physical gesture, but an expression of something deeper. A hug is one of the most powerful forms of nonverbal communication. It bypasses language and speaks directly to the heart. It can convey safety, comfort, affection, and connection in a way that words never can. And when a hug is given freely and without expectation, it becomes a gift that she will carry with her long after the moment has passed. The quality of the hug matters more than the quantity. A single genuine hug that lasts a few seconds